Hello Year 1, welcome to Lesson 2 in Telling the Time. And this time we're telling the time to the half hour. Let's have a look at the pictures to start with. So we have Emma in bed here, and we've got Ravi in bed here. And the clocks are telling us the time. And the question says, what time do Emma and Ravi go to bed at night? So we can tell it's night time. Got the curtains shut a little bit, but there's a dark outside, and they're going to bed at night. Okay, let's have a look at the clock. So we've got a clock here. So we've got the minute hand pointing at the 12. Can you remember? That's right, that's o'clock. That's something o'clock. And the hour hand is pointing at the 9. So we've got 9 o'clock. So Emma is in bed at 9 o'clock. Now, Ravi is in bed and, the minute hand or the long hand is not pointing at the 12, but it's pointing at the 6. Can you see what's happened to it? Let me show you on my clock here. That was 9 o'clock here. And the minute hand, the long hand, has gone all the way round to the 6. Let's look at that again. It's gone up, here we go, it goes from there and it goes all the way around. We call that going half the way around. It's gone half. If we think of the clock as a circle like this, and we fold it, do you remember edge to edge? We fold it in half and open it. We've got a circle, we've got 2 halves. And the minute hand has gone from here all the way here. It's gone half the way round on our clock. So it's gone from the 12 half a way round. So that is now called half past. So when the minute hand, the long hand, is pointing to the 6, we call it half past. Now let's have a look at the hour hand. What's happened to this? When we're on o'clock, the hour hand is pointing directly at the number, the 9. Now watch this little hour hand as I move the minute hand around. Watch. It doesn't stay still, it moves. And it's moved halfway between 9 and 10. Watch it again. Ready? Move the minute hand halfway round the clock to the 6. It's now half past. Now, is it half past 9 or 10? Well, it hasn't got to 10 o'clock yet, has it? We need to go another way to get to 10 o'clock, so it can't be half past 10. It's half past 9. So what time does Ravi go to bed at night? I think it must be a weekend because that's quite late, isn't it? He goes at half past 9. So let's have a look at our Let's Learn. Number 1, that shows us 9 o'clock. It says the minute hand is pointing to the 12. We did this yesterday. Emma goes to bed at 9 o'clock. When it's pointing at the 12, it's o'clock, 9 o'clock. Where is the hour hand pointing at the 9? Now, when the minute hand moves halfway round the clock to the 6, it means it's half past because it's gone halfway round the circle, halfway round the clock. And the hour hand, it tells us, is in between the 9 and the 10. So it has gone past 9, so it's half past 9. Let's have a look at some more times, see if we can recognise those as we're looking at half past. Here we go. Let's look at the top one first. So we have the minute hand, the long hand pointing at the 6, so it's half past now. The hour hand is pointing in between the 12 and the 1. So it's gone past the 12, but it hasn't got to the 1, so it's half past 12. Half past 12. Let's have a look at this clock. The minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. It's half past, it's in between the 1 and the 2. It's gone past the 1, hasn't got to the 2 yet, so it's half past 1. Let's look at this clock. The minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. The hour hand points in between the 2 and the 3. It's gone past 2, but it hasn't gone past 3. So it's half past 2. Half past 2. Can you see there's a l in half, which we don't say, but we need to remember when we write it. Half. Let's have a look at this clock. The minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. The hour hand is in between the 3 and the 4. It's gone past 3, so it's half past 3. In this clock, the minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. It's gone past 4, so it's half past 4. This one, the minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. Now, the hour hand is there. It's gone past 5, but it hasn't gone past 6 yet. So it's half past 5. This clock here, the minute hand, the long hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. And the hour hand has gone past the 6. Remember, we're going this way round, which we call clockwise, because it's the way the clock goes. Half past, it's gone past the 6, so it's half past 6. On this clock, we have the minute hand pointing at the 6, so it's half past. It's gone past the 7, so it's half past 7. On this clock, the minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. The hour hand has gone past the 8, so it's half past 8. On this clock, the minute hand is pointing to the 6. The hour hand has gone past the 9, so it's half past 9. On this clock, the minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. The hour hand has gone past the 10, so it's half past 10. This clock, on our last one, the minute hand, the red hand, the long hand is pointing to the 6, so it's half past. The hour hand has gone past the 11, hasn't got to 12 yet, so it's half past 11. See if you can read the clock when it says half past something and tell somebody what that means, what the time is. Right, let's have a look at our guided practice. And in our guided practice, we've got two choices. We've got a picture, and it says which clock shows the correct time. Our two clocks are beside it, and it tells us underneath what it is on some of them we have to fit it in. So let's have a look at the picture here. So you've got two children in bed, and I think this must be Daddy saying, come on, time to get up. Let's have a look. It says, it is 8:30 in the morning. Oh gosh, it must be Saturday because they've slept in. They'd be late for school if they were in bed at 8:30. So, which clock shows the correct time? Does this show 8:30 or does this show 8:30? Have a look. Remember, we've got to see the minute hand, the red hand, the long hand on the 6 for half past. And then if it's 8:30, it's got to have just gone past the 8. Ready to tell you which one it is? It is this one. Well done. There's the 6. There's the long hand, the minute hand pointing at the 6. So it's 8:30 and it's gone past the 8. So it's this one, 8:30. Well done if you got that right. Let's have a look at this picture. So there's Dad and there's the two children. I think they're going out fishing. It's something in the morning. It is something in the morning. Which one is it? Can you read that clock? Can you read that clock? Which clock do you think is showing the right time? It's in the morning. Have a little think. Pause the video if you need longer time to think. Right, let's have a look. Let's read the time on this clock. So we've got the big hand, the long hand, the minute hand pointing at the 6, so it's past something. Which number has it gone past? It's gone past the 10. So that one says 10:30. So could that be 10:30 in the morning? Let's have a look at the next one. The long hand, the red hand, the minute hand is pointing to the 6, so it's 12:30 something. It's gone 12:30. So 12:30 in the morning. What do we know about 12 o'clock? That's right, once it goes past 12 o'clock, it's the afternoon. But 12:30 in the morning is right when you're asleep. So is this one 10:30 in the morning or 12:30 in the morning? Well done, it's 10:30 in the morning. That's the correct time. Let's have a look at the next one. So we've got Dad and the children fishing, or Dad and friends fishing. And it is something in the afternoon. So that's after lunch, after 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's have a look. Which clock shows the right time? Pause it if you need to have a little time to think. Right, let's read the time. So what time have we got on here? The long hand, the minute hand, is pointing at the 6, so it's 9:30. Which number has it gone past? It's gone past 9. So is it 9:30 in the afternoon? Or is it 9:30? Which number has it gone past? It's gone past 3. Is it 3:30 in the afternoon? Well done, it's this one. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. We haven't got a 9:30 in the afternoon. 9:30 is morning or night. Let's have a look at the last picture. So we've got Dad and the 2 children, and I think they're ready to have a meal. So it is something in the evening. Which time is it in the evening? See if you can read the times. Pause the video if you need to. Let's read this time. So it's 9:30. Which number has it gone past? It's gone past 7. So it's 7:30 in the evening. Or is it showing 9:30? And which number has it gone past? 4 in the evening. Well, I think you could be having 4:30. It could be an early evening dinner. Although I'd say perhaps 4:30 would be afternoon. So I think it's 7:30 in the evening when it's time to have food. And it's dark outside. And I don't think it would be that dark unless it was winter. Okay, either one, but I think I would say 7:30. Okay, have a go at worksheet 2, pages 105 to 108. Well done.